Welcome to part 2 of your transfer bonanza. If you haven't seen part 1 already, find it after this video. I'll pause this, open a new thing. We talk about Klopp, Hummels, Varane, Bale, Depay, Ings.
Yeah, basically, part 2 is where we get the hotel of news. And we've got all the... actually, this one's a good one. We've got the hotel of news, and all the guests are in the hotel, but some of those guests have been soiling the bed sheets, and we're kicking them out.
And they're the lies. And we're going to let the truth stay.
And it's about players leaving.
Oh, that's really...
leaving.
Oh, good, good.
Thank you.
Right, we'll start with Javier Hernandez because Carlo Ancelotti has been talking about him and he's saying that at the end of the season they will sit down to discuss what's happening. So he's currently a Manchester United player, but we'll talk to the club at the end of the season.
Tell you what I think about this.
Go on.
And it makes it sound like, the way he said this, it makes it sound like they want him to stay. He says, like, he's still a Manchester United player at the minute, but we'll talk to him at the end of the season. And the but implies that he's still a Manchester United player, but we want to change that situation. But also, none of the sentences commit to anything. He's still a Manchester United player.
Yep.
Yeah, he is, mate.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to him at the end of the season. You can talk to him at the end of the season and say you're not renewing his contract.
Yeah, that's covers all ground. Elsewhere, there is talk that he will be swapped for Nathaniel Clyne. He'll be given to Southampton. We know that, well, according to Mark Ogden at the Telegraph, he's turned down a move to the MLS. He's 26 years old. Of course he doesn't want to go to the MLS, but apparently he is keen on the Premier League or another team in Europe if he can't stay at Real Madrid or Manchester United, which seems likely.
Imagine how many goals he would score in the MLS.
Would you swap him? Would you swap him for Clyne?
Don't do this to me, mate. I don't want to see... Hernandez is the kind of player... I like him so much. I couldn't bear to see him
in another Premier League team.
He's quality, isn't he?
Okay.
Well, I wish him all the best.
Right, let's talk about Ander Herrera because according to the Daily Mirror, Barcelona are circling because he's a Spanish midfielder and they want to buy them all.
As soon as any Spanish player starts playing, it happened with Cazorla. He had like a few good games for Arsenal, and they were like, "Oh, Barcelona interested."
Yeah.
Probably not. He's like 29. He's small. He's got no neck.
Barcelona's approach to Spanish footballers is, oh, it's Pokemon. We've got to get them all. Number 3, Di Maria. Let's talk about him.
Di Maria.
Do you want to talk about him?
God.
According to the Express. Go on.
Well, I've got less information than you.
Oh, according to the Express,
we might sell him back to Madrid.
No, according to the Express, we're going to swap him back to Madrid.
That's what I said.
For Bale or Ronaldo.
Oh,
that's a real thing they've written. They've gone like, yeah, tell you what, Real Madrid probably really want Di Maria back. They probably don't want Bale or Ronaldo. One of them, easily, they get rid of. So we're just going to swap him back.
The player that they were willing to let go for the player that they got in to replace the person they were willing to let go. That's a good deal.
I know. That's a really good deal.
United.
Let's talk about David De Gea.
David De Gea, now, this is going for a whip. This is going to be this season's Ronaldo transfer saga. We haven't had any news of him signing a contract extension. Yet we don't know what's happening, but Ancelotti has come out again. He's just talking so much about Casillas, and he sort of said, "We want to keep Casillas.
Yeah.
Don't want to sell him."
Just gone. Yeah, Iker wants to stay. We want him to stay. I want him to stay. The club wants him to stay. They all want to stay, and that's fine. Stay there. Do what you want. Nobody cares. Leave David alone.
They might want him to stay and be number 2 goalkeeper.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. But
just keep your hands off De Gea.
Yeah, just leave it alone. Right. I'm done. Talk about Ben Amos.
Ben Amos. Now, for the next 5 minutes, we're going to be talking about Ben Amos.
Not 5 minutes.
What?
Well, you've got 30 seconds.
We've got 10 minutes or something.
No, 30 seconds.
Ben Amos, he's probably going to leave. He's got Valdez as a number 2 to compete with. De Gea is not getting enough first team football. Manchester United rate him, but he's not going to play. He had a great loan season with Bolton. Neil Lennon wants to get him back, but he's got other clubs he's interested in.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's basically it.
I could talk about Amos for hours.
Well, don't. That was your transfer bonanza parts 1 and 2. Hope you enjoyed them. Check them out. Get in the comments below. Subscribe to Full Time Devils and have a wicked time.
And happy Christmas. Oh no, that's gone, hasn't it?